Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And will bustin' make you feel good one more time? We're gonna find out. My review of the 2024 supernatural comedy sequel, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, coming up now. When the discovery of an ancient paranormal artifact unleashes an evil force, the Spengler family, who are operating the Ghostbusters business and living in the old firehouse in New York, team up with the OG members to protect their home and save the world from a second Ice Age. So, what did I think of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? I thought it's a mostly entertaining supernatural comedy sequel. It's co-written and directed by Gil Kenan, best known for directing films such as Monster House, City of Ember, and the remake of Poltergeist. Ooh. The visual effects look good with the ghosts, including the latest evil spirit who wants to take over the world, who looks pretty cool. There's also some decent action, a highlight being the opening chase scene in Ecto 1. New Buster tech also gets thrown in, which is mostly interesting. The story can be messy, flimsy, overly coincidental, and makes a number of questionable choices throughout that don't always make sense, but at the end of the day, we're talking about busting ghosts here, so take it for what it is. There are lots of subplots thrown in, some we care about more than others, of course. From Gary trying to figure out where his relationship with Callie's kids stand, the kids dealing with growing up, the mayor being a familiar face from the past who wants to shut them down, a new character known as the Fire Master who can stop the ancient spirit, Patton Oswalt in a role where he's basically walking exposition for one scene, and the mini Marshmallow Men who are minion-esque for starters. The film has a lot of characters playing into the fold, and it's trying to balance the new school with the old school, which I think they could have done a better job of. Obviously, that means some characters get put on the back burner more than others, but as far as Trevor's case goes, he basically just gets a small subplot involving Slimer, which I was good with because I found him mostly annoying in the last film. One of the standouts of this movie, again, is Phoebe, who meets a ghost and strikes up a friendship and possibly more with her. The old gang is in about as much as you'd expect, with Ray and Winston getting a bit more to do, and Venkman stopping by for 2 scenes. The comedy can be hit and miss, but I did laugh out loud at a couple of the gags. The finale feels a bit lackluster as well, and ends rather quickly. There are a number of Easter eggs thrown in for nostalgia that aren't overly obnoxious. The film does have a mid-credit scene that's not exactly worth staying around for, so go to the bathroom in peace. The large cast stars Paul Rudd as Gary Gruberson, the science teacher who's become a Ghostbuster, Carrie Coon as Callie Spengler, the daughter of Egon and Gary's girlfriend following in her father's footsteps, McKenna Grace as Phoebe, Callie's daughter who's dealing with being benched as a Ghostbuster until she's older, Finn Wolfhard as Trevor, Phoebe's brother who's 18 and wants to be treated more like an adult, Kumail Nanjiani as Nadim Razmani, the descendant of the guardian of the ancient orb, and Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Annie Potts, and Celeste O'Connor, all reprising their roles from earlier films. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire adds more lore to the franchise, and with a little more focus could have been a very solid entry in the series, but slides in here just as good enough. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it. It's a small do it, but a do it nonetheless. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WesAlist. Until next time, troop out.